So if someone hands you a map of like a deadly maze, and it's marked with every single trap the last guy fell into, you obviously don't ignore it.
No, you definitely pay attention to that map.
Exactly. And that's basically what today's deep dive into 1 Corinthians 10 is all about. It's a map. We're looking at these spectacular historical failures and reframing them not as this dusty ancient condemnation, but as an actual act of love, like a customized survival guide for the trials you are dealing with right now.
Right, because when we read ancient texts, it is so easy to just distance ourselves, We treat them like they're just irrelevant chronicles.
Oh, totally. Like it's just ancient history that doesn't apply to us.
Yeah, exactly. But this specific passage explicitly connects antiquity to the present. Looking in that mirror of history isn't about judging the people who came before us. I mean, it's really about recognizing our own reflection.
So to figure out how to actually navigate today's trials, we sort of need to see exactly what mistakes we are trying to avoid.
Definitely. And the text uses the ancient Israelites in the wilderness as this ultimate cautionary tale.
And it uses some really deeply symbolic language to do that, right?
Right.
Saying they were baptized in the cloud and the sea, and that they drank from a spiritual rock, which it actually identifies as Christ.
Yeah, it's basically saying these people were completely immersed in undeniable divine miracles. I mean, literally day in and day out.
But they still failed.
They failed spectacularly. They had front row seats to the miraculous. And yet the sources point out that 23,000 people died in a single day.
Wait, 23,000? Just in one day?
In one day,
Oh.
due to idolatry and sexual immorality. And they constantly tested Christ. They grumbled against their circumstances. It is just this profound commentary on human nature.
Because, a parted sea is a spectacular event. But miracles don't actually change your baseline human character.
Exactly. The moment the spectacle fades, that instinct to complain or seek comfort in idols, it just rushes right back in.
But hold on, I have to ask. If someone literally watches food fall from the sky and seas part, and they still fail that spectacularly, aren't we just completely doomed today? We don't have those massive visual aids.
It's a fair fear, and the sources actually provide a really helpful perspective on that. There is this anecdote in our notes about a history teacher.
Oh, right, the one who was talking to a student about repeating failures.
Yeah. The teacher tells the student, "We study history specifically so we do not repeat the exact same failures." And the passage addresses your concern head on with a really direct warning.
Let anyone who thinks that he stands take heed lest he fall.
Right. Acknowledging that inherent human vulnerability is literally the first step to survival. We study these examples precisely because we are vulnerable.
So we don't stumble blindly into those exact same traps. Which makes total sense why this couldn't just be, a campfire story passed down verbally.
Oh, absolutely not. Human memory is way too fragile for that.
Right? An oral tradition about our own massive failures would get watered down so fast, we'd completely rewrite it to make ourselves look better within, a single generation.
Exactly. And our sources reference the Westminster Confession of Faith on this. It explains that if truth depended entirely on human memory, it would inevitably be distorted or just lost completely.
So writing it down is the key.
Yes, writing it down gives every generation, and that includes you listening today, an unchanging standard of truth, regardless of how unreliable human nature is.
It's kind of like a loving parent telling a child that a stove is hot.
Oh, that's a great way to put it.
Warning them isn't being mean, it's a protective measure, not a restrictive one. It establishes a hard boundary because the kid doesn't know any better yet.
And the text reinforces that protective intent so beautifully. Verse 11 has this crucial phrase, "for us."
For us, wow, so it's really personal.
Very personal. These recorded events aren't harsh condemnations, they are loving kindness. The passage promises that whatever temptations you face, they are common to man.
Meaning you aren't experiencing something completely unique or alien.
Exactly. And it says a faithful God will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. He always provides a way of escape. There is just immense psychological comfort in knowing your modern struggles are essentially ancient history repeating itself.
And that an exit route is guaranteed. So the ultimate takeaway for you listening is that when you hit a wall in your own life, this ancient text is not just a list of rules.
No, not at all. It is a mirror of history and grace.
Right, it's designed to comfort you, to provide a way out of your own trials, and empower you to actually avoid those dead ends we talked about.
But it does leave you with an important question to mull over. The text guarantees a way of escape for every temptation.
Yeah.
But when you are in the thick of a modern-day trial, does that promised escape hatch usually arrive as a sudden change in your external circumstances?
Or does it come as a quiet internal shift in your own heart?